So if you're wondering how and why you should be posting your sneak peek photos for your wedding couples, I'm going to go over exactly how I do it and the reasons behind it. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Alright, so let's start off with when you should be posting your sneak peeks. Me personally, I try to give my couples the sneak peeks as early as possible. So usually that's within the first 24 to 48 hours. The only reason I would go longer than that is if I was traveling super far or if something else was going on. But for the most part, the next day or even the following is when I'm going to give them their sneak peeks. Now for sneak peek photos, typically I'm going to deliver between 10 and 15 depending on the size and the length of the wedding. But I usually like to mix it up with different parts of the day, whether it's portraits or getting ready, maybe a ceremony photo. I don't want to give too much. I'm definitely not giving the first kiss photo or any of those super important ones because I want to hold on to those and save those for the actual gallery delivery. But for the most part, I want to give a good overview of what happened in the day and give them something to share. When it comes to delivering them their sneak peek photos, I typically will post all of the photos on Facebook. Now, the reason I do that is when I make the post, I'm going to write something super nice in it. I'm going to put their date on it. I'm going to tag all the other vendors for the day, and then I'm going to put obviously the photos. But when I put it on Facebook, they automatically are going to get to share those with their family and friends. The other vendors are going to share them with their people, and what it's going to happen is it's going to make that post get a lot more traction than it normally would have. More eyes are going to see it. To me, it's the equivalent to handing out a business card at a wedding. Everybody just saw me yesterday, and now they get to see the results because the couples are going to be excited that they just got their sneak peek and are going to share the post. A lot of times, the moms especially are going to share the post like quite a bit. They're excited too, and until they get the gallery, it's a good way to have everybody see the photos all at once. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Facebook and give you guys an idea of what that exactly looks like. So this is going to be one of my more recent sneak peeks. It's going to say, congrats to the bride and groom. I put something like, congrats for tying the knot yesterday. I'll tag the venue there, and I'll put something that's, meaningful to them. Like I put the day was filled with laugh, tears, and a few Bud Lights. Bud Lights were like a staple in their relationship. So I also put their date. So that way, when it comes to their anniversary, they can share it, things like that. I also put thank you to all the other vendors who helped make the day amazing. And then I tagged the venue, the DJ, the coordinator, the florist, all of them. So basically, nobody feels left out, and the other vendors are more inclined to share it as well because they now feel part of the day, where most photographers are not doing that. And that's a conversation for a different day, but your vendors, they want to have photos to share as well. This is a good way to give them a handful right away so they don't get antsy and start sending you a bunch of emails like saying, hey, can I get the gallery? Now, when it comes to the photos, again, like I said, I want to do a recap of pretty much the entire day. So, here's a portrait of them, one of the bride, bridesmaids morning, one of them walking down the aisle. Again, I won't do the first kiss, but I will do like kisses throughout the night. For them, they had a final dance and they did like a little dip kiss. So I definitely want to add that in. I like to put the groom's reaction because that's one of those photos that most people are waiting for. And if the day was like super like busy and it just felt like it moved pretty fast, they may have forgot that the groom cried or something like that. So I just want to always include that. I love showing emotions in the sneak peeks. Here's like an artsy one that I did. They requested this one, so I wanted to make sure that was included. And again, because I did one of the brides, I wanted to do one of the grooms. Groom's detail as well. Bride's getting ready with mom. I always like to include the moms too, because again, the moms are more likely to share it than most people. So I want to include stuff like that. Again, here's another one of him tearing up right after the ceremony. And then I end it with another portrait. So that's what a typical sneak peek is going to look like. Now you can already see there's 7 shares. Now I don't have like a ton of people sharing my stuff normally, but you can see that there's 7 shares from just basically their people. It has a few likes as well, but if I scroll down, what happens a lot of times is couples, they're super excited of the day, especially if you did a good job. And for me, when I delivered the Polaroid albums, they already had like a mini sneak peek, and now they're getting to see the more professional side of the sneak peek. A lot of times they're gonna like comment like saying, hey, thank you for everything, I'm so excited. And a lot of times it's like a review before the review. And that way, if somebody's scrolling on your social media, just checking out your work, they're also going to see clients that they see in the photos leaving great reviews on the comments. So it's a good way to help build your business. When it comes to the sneak peeks, my main goal is to obviously get them the photos, but also make it to where my business can grow even faster. I want people to be able to see the photos, see the reviews, see everything all at once, and they don't even realize they're doing it. So for the most part, it benefits me just as much as they love getting it. Now this is a little extra piece here. If you do video and things like that, Me personally, I'm gonna deliver the video in the gallery, and as long as they say everything looked good, I'm gonna pretty much post it pretty soon right after on social media, at least on mine, so that way other couples can see it, they can share with their friends and family, and again, it's allowing more people to stay on my page, keep me at top of mind, and at the end of the day, book more weddings. So hopefully this helped. I know for me personally, when I started doing my sneak peeks like this, my social media obviously got a lot more traction than it normally was. I'm not the greatest when it comes to like the Facebook and Instagram stuff, but I do know that when it comes to booking clients and making sure the client experience is pretty good, this is a great way to do that. Just a quick tip, the day after the wedding, I'm basically sending like a what a day email. What a day emails are basically saying, hey, just want to give you a reminder of what the next steps are. Here's a link of where the sneak peek's going to be. You can expect the gallery at this time. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me, and then obviously all my contact info and things like that. But that way they have the link to my Facebook if they didn't already, and it gives them an idea of like what's about to happen, so they have proper expectations, so nobody's worrying about where their photos is or when they're coming. So either way, if you like videos like this, like, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one.